everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be attempting to make a Winnie the Pooh honey pot purse. So originally I was thinking of kind of building around an existing purse, or maybe trying to like make a bucket into a purse, but I actually was at the 99-cent only store and I found these really awesome Easter baskets. So I got this yellow one, which I think is so cute, and it's like a little bit fluffy. I think will make the perfect shape of a honey pot. So now in Winnie the Pooh, sometimes Pooh Bear has more of like a yellow pot. It's not as bright as this, and it's kind of more like has tan coloring as well. But sometimes he also has this kind of like purplish, bluish pot with kind of like a stripe of purple. It says honey on it. So I wasn't really sure which color I wanted, so I grabbed both, and I think I might kind of try both out to see what I like better. But my thought process here is that we can take some sparkly foam and make like honey coming over the edge here. I want to write out honey the way that it is in the cartoon. There's kind of like a specific lettering style. And with that, either maybe we could do that even in sparkly black foam, maybe. I'm not sure how thin I can get the letters though, so we'll have to try a couple different methods, I think. And then I have a couple of different fabrics to add kind of a stripe. So for this yellow one, I have a fabric that's it is more fuzzy and it's kind of nude. So I was gonna use these for like Gus Gus and Jock ears, which I still need to make. But I might kind of make like the stripe of the honey pot with this going across, and then put honey on there, and then use the gold foam on top. And then for the purple one, I have more. This is kind of like a pinky purple, and the one that I see in the cartoon is more of a blue purple, but I think it still works because it's like not the traditional lilac, because the lilac is more of like stripe. So I do have a fabric that's kind of this light lilac that could be good to kind of add a little bit of the dimension. The only thing is it's not fuzzy, so it might look weird with the fuzzy. I'm not sure yet. I could always try and go buy some like purple felt if I feel like this isn't the right look. And then I also wanted to do the same thing, put honey across it and have honey kind of trickling over the side. And I looked at both of them with the color scheme and the look that I'm doing, and I think that either or might work. I don't know yet, so I think we're gonna have to give both a whirl and see what we can do to kind of transform these Easter baskets into a Winnie the Pooh honey pot purse. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cut off the tag, and then I'm gonna cut off this little bunny tail that I have here, just to try to make it look like it never happened. And then we're gonna lay out our fabric and go ahead and try to make kind of the center of the honey pot to add a little bit of dimension and try to get kind of the design that the Winnie the Pooh honey pots have onto the back. So I'm just measuring to try and get the perfect size. I don't want it to go all the way down to the bottom of the purse. I just want it to kind of be like a stripe in the middle. So that's what I'm trying to do here, and lay it out and make sure it's gonna sit okay on the purse. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and make my honey dripping over the edge. So for this, I'm using glitter foam that you can buy for like 99 cents a piece at Michael's or Joann's, whatever your nearest craft store is. This is from Michael's though specifically. And so I just drew out a cute little design, and I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue that on. You can get the sparkly foam that is also sticky on the back side, but this one, this gold, they didn't have that in that form, and also I wanted to make sure it's more secure, so that's why I went with this. Now I'm gonna hot glue my fabric onto the center and trim the edges just to make sure we have it looking nice and clean. All right, now that looks really good, we're gonna go ahead and add on our honey. So I'm just gonna measure it out, see what makes the most sense. I'm covering the entirety of it in the hot glue just to make sure it's gonna stay down. Though I noticed that it does not hit all the way to the edge, and so I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 more pieces just to try to fill in these blanks here. This is going to take a little bit of trial and error just to try to get the piece to be the right size and get it to blend in a way that's not too obvious that it's a separate piece. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side of this little piece, hot glue that down, make sure it's secure. Perfect, so now we're adding the words. I just went ahead and drew out the word honey, kind of in the style that it's written on the honey pot in the Winnie the Pooh cartoons. Just looking at a reference picture. And I'm doing this with the black foam, that this actually is the foam that is sticky on one side, so I think I'll be able to just stick it on and it should stay there. I'm gonna lay it out, figure out the spacing that I like here. I end up respacing it just because I want it to be a little bit closer. And there we are, looking super cute. And the yellow honey pot is done. I was gonna try to make the purple one, but I'm kind of living for this. Maybe I will still make the purple one, but I feel like my recommendation is the yellow. And I think using cards like this, the sparkly foam, and the black letters, and for the honey for sure, I feel like it just really bangs it together, and I think it's super duper cute, and it's really gonna go well with my Disney bound, so I'm totally happy with this and how it turned out. Maybe I'll actually make the pink one into a purse for Christina, who's gonna be picking it. That one's really cute too. That's this whole video. Pretty simple craft. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out though, so go ahead and use it and let me know how that works out for you. Easter is still here, so you can get the 99-cent store and get your own little baskets, make your own Winnie the Pooh purses. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay sparkling. Bye-bye.